Good morning students. Today we are going to learn about potential due to a system of charges. Consider a system of charges Q1, Q2, Q3 etc. located at R1P, R2P, R3P away from this point P, so that the potential at P can be written as the sum of individual potentials, that is Vp is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus etc. Vn. That means this potential obey principle of superposition, that is total potential equal to sum of individual potentials, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 divided by R1 P plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q2 divided by R2P plus etc. Here 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 is constant, so we can take it out and write Q1 by R1P plus Q2 by R2P etc. Qn by Rnp. So this is the equation for potential at a point due to a system of charges. And in the case of a uniform spherical shell, potential at a point P at a distance r from the center, from the origin, we can write that a potential outside the spherical shell is equal to V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q divided by R, and potential on this spherical shell is, see, the radius is R. So on this spherical shell it will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q divided by R, capital R, and inside this one, inside electric field is 0. So potential will be constant inside the shell. So next let us learn about potential energy of a system of two charges in an external field. So in this case consider two charges Q1 and Q2 located at R1 and R2 in an external field E. Okay, in a field E. So here we are going to find out the potential energy of a system of charges. That means we know potential energy means the work done in bringing the charge from infinity to that position. So in this system of charges, total work done means work done in bringing Q1 from infinity plus work done in bringing Q2 from infinity plus one more term will be there. That's because when we bring Q2 from infinity, Q1 is already there. So due to Q1 a field will be there due to Q1. So when we bring Q2 from infinity, work done in bringing Q2 from infinity plus another term, that is work done against this field, against the first field will be there. So we can write work done in bringing, there are three terms associated with this total work done. That is first one, work done in bringing Q1 from infinity to position R1, that is Q1 VR1. And for the second, that is for Q2, work done is not only against the external field, this external field, but also against the field due to the first charge. That is for Q2 we can write work done on Q2 is Q2 VR2, that is in bringing Q2 from infinity to this position plus against the first field, first electric field due to Q1, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 divided by R12, where R12 is the position vector between Q1 and Q2, R12, the distance between Q1 and Q2. So the total work done on this system we can write potential, the total work done or potential energy, we can write Q1 into VR1 plus Q2 VR2 for the second charge plus between these two, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 divided by r12. So once again I will tell potential energy due to the system of two charges in an external field is work done in bringing the first charge from infinity plus work done in bringing second charge from infinity plus work done against the field due to the first charge. That is total work done or potential energy of this system of two charges is equal to q1v plus q2v plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 divided by r12. Okay, now let us discuss about equipotential surfaces. So what is equipotential surface? Here consider a charge plus q. So you can imagine different shells around this charge. So this on C, the surface, you can imagine different surfaces at different distances from the origin. See, this is the first shell at a distance r. So the second one will be at a different distance, and the third surface at a different distance. So this each surface, each shell, each surface is having potential, unique potential. That means each are equipotential surfaces. Each shell acts as equipotential surfaces. So what is an equipotential surface? That is surface with constant value of potential at all points on the surface. Equipotential surface means surface with constant value of potential, same value of V at all points. So surface with constant value of potential at all points on the surface, that is an equipotential surface. So the same charge can have different equipotential surfaces according to the distance from the origin. So for a single charge plus q, potential on the equipotential surface or potential at any point can be written as 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q divided by r. And see the electric field coming out of this plus q. That is, if it is a positive charge, electric field will be outwards. So at each point, see this electric lines are perpendicular to the surface. See here, these electric lines are perpendicular. At this point also, these are perpendicular. So at each point, on the equipotential surface, the electric field is perpendicular. Similarly, for this charge plus q, we can write potential energy for a single charge. We can write q into VR, that is, or simply q into V. That is, consider a charge in an electric field E which is at a distance r from this origin. Then we can write potential energy for a single charge is equal to q into V. That is potential energy q into potential, or simply we can write potential energy of a charge in an external field is equal to q into potential. Okay, let us continue in the next session.